Hey guys, it's Mahel here, and today I'm going to be opening and reacting to my first semester results of second year. Now, I know 2 of the modules grades already, give or take. Well, I know the coursework grades. I don't know what I got overall, as they did have coursework elements to it. However, I'm receiving results back for 4 modules, 2 of them being just exams. Well, actually, one of them had a coursework module element to it, but it was basically 30% coursework and 70% exam. So really, I'm going to be finding out what the results are for 2 exams. So they are for marketing management, where it's 70% worth, human resource management with international perspectives, where it's 100% worth. And then obviously I've done 2 other modules as well. So they were corporate entrepreneurship and innovation management, which I did coursework in, and it was worth 100%. I'll show you the grade later for that, as I'll open the other ones. And then the last one was managing responsible business. Whilst it was 100% coursework, there was an element of group work in it as well. So whilst I know what I got for the group work and what I got for the individual piece of coursework, I don't know what I got overall, so I look forward to seeing that. So last semester, as we are now in the spring semester, so in the autumn semester there were only 4 modules that I got assessed on. This semester there are 5, and I believe that last semester was the harder one as well. So I believe I'm going to do better in this semester, especially considering I'm getting feedback from the first semester, which I can then take a look at and then action upon to do better in second semester. But my overall thoughts just before opening it: so managing the responsible business, group work was great, coursework was alright. Just need to see where it takes me overall, as I didn't calculate it myself. Usually I would. Then there's corporate entrepreneurship and innovation management. Already off the top of my head, I know I got 64, which is more or less a mid 2-1, which is very good. However, it's only a 10 credit module, which is a bit of a shame, because if I got 64 in a 20 credit module, that would have been amazing. I don't want to keep you guys waiting any longer, so what I'm going to do is, in front of me, you can see I'm on a website called Blue Castle, and here you might be able to see on the left it says results. So I will be clicking that, and then I think it asks me to sign in. Yes, it does. So as soon as I click login, usually it will be like marks, progression and stuff. So I'm just going to click login now, and here you can see it says my modules, my marks, my grades. Oh no, it says my modules, my award, my marks and my progression. I am about to click my marks here. So as you can see, just before I do, however, so with the 2 exams, marketing management and human resource, I really don't know what to think. Marketing management, there was multiple choice. It was worth like 40% of the exam, and then there's one essay question which was worth like 60%. The multiple choice, beautiful stuff, but the exam question I'm not so sure about. Whereas with human resource management with international perspectives, whereas there were 3 questions in 2.5 hours. 2 of the questions, amazing. 1 of the questions, however, I must have finished like half of it, so I'm bricking it a bit. And considering both of those are 20 credit modules, ideally I want to do as well as I can, or get as close to a 2-1 as possible. So then it's not as difficult in the second semester. As long as I get a 2-1 overall this year, I really don't mind. But obviously I'm going to calculate the averages of the 4 credits that I've done so far, see where I am and see what I need to get next semester to actually get that 2-1. Without further ado, as soon as I click, I will actually click so you can hear it, I will see my marks. You know what, the marks aren't going to change if I wait it out, so click. Ooh. It's good and bad. It's good and bad. Well, I don't know if to say bad or nah. So I can see what I got. So managing the responsible business, 10 credit module. Like I said, it was group work and individual coursework. Where in the group work I got 70. I should have got 79, but my group kind of tried to bring me down. Silly stuff. I'll explain in another video. So I should have got 79, but I got 70 in the group work, which is a first. I think I got something like 55 in the individual coursework. So overall, that averaged that module out to 59, which is a real shame because that's 1 mark away from a 2-1 in that module. And obviously, if my group didn't try and bring me down, they tried to make me get like 60% of the marks. I got myself 90% of the marks. Long story, but short story, explained TLDR. Uni of business school students are very snobbish and very selfish. But like I said, I'll explain that in another video. So I got 59 there. Obviously, if I did get the 79 in group work, then it would have been a 2-1 overall. But hey, 59, 60, doesn't really matter because that's, at the end of the day, it's 1 module and not overall. If second year overall I got 59 instead of 60, I'd be well gutted, but it's just 1 module. Next, corporate entrepreneurship and innovation management. I got 64, like I said before. Really happy with that. I don't know how. I think this was the module that I submitted the coursework for 2 minutes before the deadline. I'm going to check this. So if I go on to Moodle, corporate entrepreneurship and innovation management. Yeah, so I can see right here, I literally submitted the coursework 2 minutes before deadline, and somehow it was my best module this year so far. Not even 2 minutes, 1 minute. So I submitted it at 14:59 and I got 64. But without further ado, marketing management, the first one that involved an exam and the first 20 credit module. It's sticky. I say that because somehow I did worse in that than human resource management in international perspectives. Did not expect that at all. So overall in marketing management, I got 53. I want to say, because it's like a low 2-2 in a 20 credit module, but at the same time, it's better than how I was doing last year. Obviously, I'll know how I did this semester when I do the averages, but hopefully I get as close to a 2-1 as possible, or 2-1. Unlikely considering 3 of the grades are in the 50s. But as close to a 2-1 as possible this semester, well, last semester, so then I can get a 2-1 overall this semester. So 53 in marketing management, which means that in the exam I did better than the coursework, because in the coursework I got something like 47. I really flopped the coursework. That's my fault actually. So it wasn't that the coursework was bad, it's the fact that I submitted it 2 days late, and that included a 10% penalty. So realistically, I should have actually got 57 in the coursework, but because I'm an idiot, I submitted it 2 days late, and therefore I got 47 in the coursework, which means in the exam, I must have got like something like 56 or something like that, to then average out 53. I could do the calculation. I think it's 30% for the coursework and 70% for the exam, but work it out if you want to, see what I got in the exam. And then last but not least, human resource management with international perspectives, 20 credits, 58. I will take that. I will 100% take that. The reason I say that is because last year, overall, I averaged something like 53, which was a low 2-2. I'm planning on getting a 2-1 this year. So, and in one of the modules last year, which was worth 20 credits, I literally got like 36. So when you compare 36 to both 53 and 58, already on a much better road. And this one was 100% course, 100% exam. So what's also positive is, considering I answered literally 2.5 questions, like I said, 2 questions in full, all good. 1 question I answered half of it, and I still got 58, which is close to a 2-1. It just goes to show that with a bit more preparation, not being so last minute, I could easily get the 2-1. But that's the point. Saying something doesn't mean you're gonna do it. So I actually need to make sure I prepare for exams and coursework more, spend more time on it, and then I won't be having to submit work 2 days late and incur a penalty, or won't have to answer half questions because I will know the answers anyways. So I'm actually impressed with that. 58 in a 20 credit module where I answered 2.5 questions. like I said, the exam was 100% worth. Now the only thing left to really do is show you guys what I got last year, what I've got this year so far, and then put it into a calculator to work out averages, to see what I got basically this last semester on an average. So here you can see that when we talk about the autumn modules last year, we got 62, 55 and 60, whereas this year so far I've got 59, 64, 53 and 58. It was in spring semester where it fell apart, and especially with the one that was full year. So here you can see I got 56, 38, 58, 36, 64, 51. So 38, 36, I mean one of the 38s was in a 10 credit module, but then you have a 36 on a 20 credit module. As long as I'm not getting stupid low like that again next semester, I should be fine and getting a 2-1, no problem. But as I say, I need to check a calculator to work out whether I am good or not. So as you can see, I've inputted my modules as well as the grades I got. So 64% for corporate entrepreneurship, 58% for human resource management with international perspectives, 59% for managing responsible business, and 53% for marketing management. And when you put it into a calculator, my usual one doesn't work right now for whatever reason, so this one was a bit long, but when you put it into a calculator, 57.5% on average, which is really, really decent. Obviously, it's not a 2-1 already, but it puts us in a decent position to get one, because then when I want to achieve a 2-1, which is 60%, I believe I have to get, if my maths is right, 62.5% next semester. So only 5 more percent, which can easily be doable, because that just means, like, for example, let's say on a technology and organization, which is a module that I'm doing this semester with worth 20 credits, instead of getting 53, I could, for example, get like 60. Instead of like on this module getting like 58 on an equivalent, I can get like 60. And then that should make up like the average of 60% overall. But it just means that I have to work really hard this upcoming semester, 5 modules, all coursework. And personally, I feel like I do better on coursework anyways. So 57.5% when there were exams involved should be, like I say, it's not ideal, but getting the 2-1 should be manageable. No pun intended. Basically, that is going to be it for the video, guys and girls. I hope you did enjoy it, and I hope it has provided you some insight into how I was doing last semester. Like I say, there is going to be a video explaining what my headspace and everything about YouTube and whatnot coming soon. Last semester was a bit of a mess, I won't lie to you, but like I said, I will explain it in another video. However, if you did enjoy the video, then make sure to leave a like, comment below and subscribe. Follow me on social media, that's at MahelX on Twitter, at Mahel Khan on both Snapchat and Instagram, and official Mahel Khan on Facebook. Make sure to let me know in the comments below what you think of how I'm doing so far, if you think a 2-1 is achievable next semester and just overall for the year. Because obviously if I get 2-1 this year, then it makes things easier for next year. But it just becomes very peak if I don't get a 2-1 this year, because I have to save myself next year, and obviously third year is harder. But let me know in the comments below what other videos you'd like to see from me as well. If you're not subscribed already, then make sure to subscribe and turn post notifications on by clicking the bell so that you don't miss out on a single video as soon as it comes out. I will be uploading more often. Now, don't you worry. Like I said, last semester was a mess. This semester, I'm actually on top of things. I've been going to lectures, I've been going to seminars, and I've been uploading YouTube videos. And I've been going to the gym. So I'm just on top of things, or better than I was last semester. But yeah, thank you for watching. This has been Mahel, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.